So often, when the topic of delaying motherhood is discussed, the focus is on the potential physical risks to the mother and the child. But I don't think we pay nearly enough attention to many of the mental, emotional, psychosocial, educational, and vocational benefits that are associated with delaying motherhood. So I'm going to change that by kicking off a new series where we are going to explore the benefits of delaying motherhood. And this is the first video in that series, and it is a stretch and talk video. I've only done one of these before, and it's inspired by something that I've seen another YouTuber do, Svadhyaya Marie, who teaches Pilates. So in a stretch and talk, we come into poses or stretches, and we contemplate a question and come up with our own answers to those questions. I think it's a lovely way to practice Svadhyaya or self-inquiry, which is an important part of yoga. So I hope that you enjoy this opportunity to dig into your own brain, into your own heart, into your own spirit, and come up with the answers that will serve you. So for this practice, all you need is a comfortable place to practice, an open mind, and a curious heart. So go ahead, grab any props that you might like to have to make yourself comfortable, and let's get started. Come down to your mat and lie down on your stomach with your elbows bent and pointing behind you. On an inhale, press your palms into the mat and lift your upper back and your head. And as you exhale, lower both back down. Continue waving up and down at your own pace, allowing your breath to be your guide. Lower down one final time, then slide your elbows and hands forward so that your elbows are just about underneath your shoulders and your chest is up and open. Here, we'll contemplate our first question. Question 1. What concerns do I have about having children later in life? Lower yourself down onto the mat and slide your hands next to your rib cage. Then press yourself up to come onto your hands and knees. On an inhale, arch your spine, and as you exhale, round to explore cat-cow. Continue moving through cat-cow at your own pace. Come back to a neutral spine. Place your big toes together. Walk your knees out wide. Send your hips back to rest onto your heels as you walk your hands forward. And lower your forehead onto the mat for child's pose. And to contemplate our second question. Where did these concerns come from? And are they mine to keep? Come back up onto all fours. Bring your knees about hips width apart, feet are hips width apart as well. Then step your left foot forward on the outside of your left hand. If you'd like, you can slide your right foot and knee back. Let's think about our third question. For the concerns that I can influence or control, what can I do to begin to address them? Step your left foot back, and then shift your hips from side to side. When you're ready, step your right foot forward on the outside of your right hand. Fourth question. For the things I can't control or influence, how can I release the care and concern of these things? Step your right foot back and shift your hips from side to side. Take a seat at the center of your mat with your knees bent, soles of your feet together, and your knees are falling away from one another down towards the mat. You can remain upright here, or you can come into a forward fold by hinging forward at your hips. Question number 5. What are some benefits of having children later in life? If you folded forward, slowly make your way back up. And then we'll all lie down at the center of our mats. With our knees bent, soles of our feet are flat on the floor. Interlace your hands and place your hands behind your head, resting your hands and your head onto the mat. Elbows are wide. Place your knees together and walk your feet out as wide as your mat. Inhale deeply through your nose, and as you exhale, sigh audibly through your mouth. It's time for our final question. How can I use this time in my life to maximize the benefits that I've identified? Straighten one leg, followed by the other. Then bring your arms down by your sides, palms up. Rest here. Begin to bring some movement to your body by wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Bend both knees to bring the soles of your feet onto the mat. When you're ready, roll over onto one side. Then slowly press yourself up to come to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. On an inhale, circle your arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands come to the center of your chest. Thank yourself for taking this time to move, to breathe, and to be curious. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos, especially any future videos in this series, all about the benefits of delaying motherhood. I hope to see you next week. Until then, be well and bye for now.